What up, YouTube? Agent Persuasion here, and I'm here with my boy Slim. We're here with Buddy too.
You already know.
And we are here with a 46 place deck profile of team. What's your team name?
Team SIMP.
Team SIMP. All right.
I like that.
And you guys were X-Men 1 day 1.
They won, losing last round to Galileo.
Yeah,
Unfortunate,
that's the
but
Galleys
Yeah.
But you guys were playing some interesting. What's your name and what did you play?
My name's Christian, and I played Musketeer Shadol.
What the heck?
Yeah, no, it sucks for sure, but
What
it's
the heck is
going.
that?
Yeah, it's like blind going second. Shadol Musketeer.
Oh
yeah.
my god, I don't even know what that is, but I need to see it.
Just try and resolve next, and then just pray you win from there, and Utopia double them.
Oh, nice. One Punch Man.
Yeah,
One Punch.
All right, let's
yeah,
go.
for sure. So I played 3 Thanos. Yeah, this card, I don't know, I feel like it's falling out of favor, but it's really important to, like, most decks are like have an extra deck monster they link summon, and I feel like Geist was becoming a little less popular. I didn't play any, thank God my friend played it, but yeah, so else it'd be dead as hell. But against like Spiral and Lunalight, like you have to draw your outs, and like the deck can kind of brick. Obviously I'm playing like Musketeers and shit all, so like this fixes your hand, so you have to do it for that, and your Musketeers are really weak, like if they do anything to it, like you're pretty much turns over, so this helps protect it. So
Yeah.
I really love Thanos on it. Yeah, and then 3 Nibiru. I feel like this is kind of falling out of favor too, but it's really good against Lunalight. And it's not the best for Spiral, but at least their board isn't as like crazy OP, so like I can just like break through it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I didn't want to play like neg-1 hand traps because like even if I stun them, the Musketeers, like the deck has a really low ceiling, so you want like more hand advantage, like in order to like have more options. So I wanted cards that like stayed on the field and then like were more disruptive. And the Musketeers are weak as hell, so like sometimes if they had like a 2000 monster, like I would have to cross domination it, like because I couldn't get rid of it. Like
It's too big.
It's too buffed. So yeah, these help with that. And then yeah, so that was it for like hand trap stuff in the main. And I played 3 Casper. So this searches any Musketeer card. Yeah, it just starts off your plays. It's really important. This one and Starfire are like the best ones. The only ones I want to see. Any other one's a brick. Like it's so bad. Like yeah, so you just want to, and you only want to open like one. Like you just throw out like all your cards and then like leave one spell in your hand and then have one, and you just go off from there. So yeah, this special summons from deck. This one lets you go for OTK, was like Utopia double. Yeah, and then this brings out this, and then this will search a disruption. So like constantly throughout their turn, like you're getting disruption. So yeah, these are really good. And then yeah, played 1 Doc and then 1 Wild and 1 Planning. So that was all. I didn't play Kid Grave. I really like didn't like that card. Like Droll's super popular and Ash is becoming more popular because Shadol's, and like it just straight fucking loses to those decks. So yeah, it's not that good. Like I didn't like it. Plus you really just want level 4s so you can Utopia double them. So yeah, Dog brings back from grave. This is like an emerald for the deck, and this special summons back from the grave. So yeah, there's like utility cards, but you don't want to draw them. I open them all the time. It sucked. I hated it. Yeah, Pringatops. Yeah, this card just again you want more options going second. You're just blinding. Like this is good pretty much against everything. Like the floodgates, like Appaloosa, like pretty much anything like that before you summon your Musketeer. So, yeah. And then yeah, so I played Shadol's. And this was like last minute. I like messaged my friend. I'm like, dude, I'm putting Shadol's in the deck, and like I think it'll be good because yeah, you just need more cards that like happen before the normal summon, and so you just like want to raise your ceiling of the deck, and so like this does that. You play this card, which I don't even know his name, but yeah, this, and it applies a lot of pressure. Like you go this draws the card, this banishes 3, so against Dino, Spiral, Lunalight, it's really crazy, like if it resolves, and this targets a face-up card and negates it.
So the chain blocking is even
yeah, so also yeah, you need chain
Chain
blocking.
block.
So it's really nuts. You're getting an extra card, like more options, and then yeah, so and this baits out pretty much anything because you have to negate it. Like, and sometimes you can't get chain blocking, so yeah, that was why that was. And I played 3 cross-signing. This is the best Musketeer one. Negates their effects, it makes their attack defense 0. This is what lets you go for Utopia double and like go for game. It's the only one you want to see. They're all hard ones per turn, so like seeing multiples is really bad, but this one like you have to see it.
That's the best one.
2 mind control, and yeah, so this same thing. You're going second. It's just kind of good all around, except kind of against guys and stuff. But even then, you can like link it off and bait it with go into Phoenix or something. So this is good. 2 Mystic Mine. Yeah, this is super degenerate. Honestly, in theory, this card would be nuts in this deck. I hated it. I don't know. Maybe I suck, but like I just like whenever I had it, I didn't want it. It was like I was in awkward positions. I'd rather it be more of a reactive card, I think. And so yeah, like I would side it out too. So I don't know. In theory, it's not like Mystic Mine, Utopia double like win, but I don't know. It didn't really come up too much.
I'll just be happy if it's banned.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, I just felt dirty playing the card. Like
Yeah, I feel dirty.
yeah, 2 Dark Lord. This one was really good. Yeah, like Rockets, like Spiral. Even against Lunalight, like kinda. Like you really don't. It's not the best, but yeah, like sometimes you can just straight auto lose if like they have like a really buff board and this like mostly all the like best decks have monster effects that are stopping you. So yeah, this is really good. And then 2 instant fusion for 1,000 Eyes and a Mud Dragon. Yeah, so level 4 just literally for the token. People thought someone thought I was playing Super Poly, so like they banished it from my deck. Was like, and I was like, okay, sure, like, it's fine. So baby. So yeah, that was good. Best card. I drew it so much, so holy shit. Yeah, like all the games I lost, I pretty much I opened it and it's just I didn't have Thanos. It's like, okay, that's what's up. So Reborn, yeah. If your normal summon gets hit, like this is the best card to have after that. Yeah, and then it's just a combo like enabler. And then for traps, I only played 2 last stand. This negates spells and traps. So yeah, like the Musketeer cards are all hard once per turn, and like my theory of the deck was like you want to have like the non-Musketeer cards first, and then resolve max, and then have the Musketeer cards live. So like, if you open like last stand, cross domination, Desperado, like if you resolve max, it doesn't really matter because they're all dead and you can't really do much after that. Yeah. So I just want to play a small amount. They're really like you don't really want to open them, except like yeah. So it was okay. This card's nuts. It banishes 3 from the graveyard. So like with this and a Shadal card, like you're just manipulating the grave like a lot. It's really good against the meta. So yeah, this card up's a face-up card. A lot of stuff has like protection, so it's like whatever, but it's just like a utility card. This card's terrible, and they probably never play it again. I don't know. In theory, like against Sleeper and Salad, like they could pop your monster, so like it'd be good for that. But yeah, I don't know. The Rocket deck just like sends like a monster. Like they don't have to use the link to pop. So like that happened to me twice and like lost. I was like, damn. And I had this card both times. Like it's so bad.
What did you shoot? What was the name?
Oh, Johnny Lee. Yeah, he's show me what's up. And then Red Reboot. So sad it's at 1. It's like nuts in this deck because yeah, max for how many spells and traps they have, you spell summon that many monsters. So if you resolve this and then go into max, pretty much game. I didn't draw it or open it once like the entire week. It's sad days, but yeah, 40 cards.
40 cards, nice.
Yeah. Token, shout out my teammates. Yeah, looking mad cute. Yeah, so 3 max. I don't even know if you need 3 max, but like I never want to not have it. I didn't test enough. You probably could just. I don't think I only ever had made 2 like in one game, but the extra so like free space. You could play 3.
You can do whatever you want with it.
Link Kribo, yeah, instant fusion or for 1,000 Eyes, and for Dinos when they give you that token, it actually comes up. Like that token's really annoying. So yeah, gravity controller. This is for Shadal fusion because like I didn't have a link 2 that pointed like down. And so this was important to get rid of the Shadal monster, and so I could free up my zone turn max. And then this actually people sometimes don't know what it does, so like they'll attack with the main monster, zone monster, or like just let me bounce a card. So yeah, it's pretty good. Only Nightmares I've played. I feel like Cerebus is kind of bad right now. This is just for whatever background. This never came up, but like you just want, it's just one of those cards you just want to have. Yeah. If I draw Utopia double, I'm probably making this on you. So I need this go to OTK. This won me a lot of games. Yeah, 1,000 Eyes. This card's insane. I never made this like it probably could be something else. So yeah. Okay, I'm only playing 2. It's really bad, but it's because I played my friend and Tessie playing Dinos. He literally gassed me like 2 or 3 games in a row and like banished this. I was like, dude, rest in peace. Also, the Rocket deck has a card that banishes a card from the extra deck that they choose. And so that's a really annoying. So yeah, that comes up for that. So you probably should play 2 if you're playing this deck. And then Exciton, this never came up. You would think like Missing Mind Excitonum or something like that, but yeah, I'd probably have it be Dweller. I feel like it's better most against most decks. So yeah, and then yeah, this. Super good. Wins games.
1 punch.
Yeah. So yeah, 3 Droll. I know I said about the neg once, but against some decks, like you have to have it just to have a chance, like Spiral. Like, so yeah, this pretty much would only go against Spiral though, just so it stuns them. Yeah, and then I played Cyclone. Yu-Gi-Oh is so expensive. This card's still. This isn't even mine. This is my friend's. He has 4. So I only played one random one in the side deck. Sad days. This is actually really good though, because it triggers your Musketeer cards. It's good against Lost World, Resort, like. It just comes up in random situations you wouldn't think of, and it triggers as you search another disruption. So I'd probably play 2 of this and like not this. I don't know. This card's insane though. I never saw it. Because of the 1. And so yeah. The next cards I played 3. I played the Artifact and Solemn Judgment. It's because like once you OTK the shit out of them, they're just like, okay, don't want that to happen again. They make you go first, and like Max is completely dead. So you need better cards when you're going first. And I just want really impactful ones. Like this is really good because. Once they like semi-commit to a board and then you sanctum them, your max is live. Yeah, so this is probably better than this, but this is important just for stopping whatever it means. Yeah, everything. That was good. And then the last card I played, this 3 evenly match. I didn't main it because I was playing Thanos and like I really didn't want him to conflict. It's a little awkward. And yeah, so plus like the battle phase is important. and so you want to just OTK him, and just kind of count things
Rogue
out.
decks and
Yeah,
spirals.
so the deck was pretty good. I lost to one Spiral, one Invoke. If you could call it losing the Invoke, he made there can only be one, and I lost to that. I was like, oh damn.
Nice.
Yeah, and then Spiral, Invoked, and what else did I lose to? Oh, Rockets. Yeah.
Rockets too.
Yeah. But I beat. So then I played 2 Dinos, 2 Spiral, like a random road deck. No 3. Yeah.
Rocket was pretty hard for you though.
Yeah, so I played most meta, and it worked pretty well. So yeah, definitely some changes to do.
I like it. You ran something no one knew was coming. So
Yeah,
that was nice.
exactly.
That was very nice. All right, let's go to player B. What's your name? What'd you play, brother?
Gabriel Fernandez, and I'm playing Invoke Spirals.
Invoke Spirals. That
Invoke
sounds
engine.
spicy, baby. Let's get into it.
It's pretty standard. You just run the 3 soul and like the 2 master plan.
Don't worry about it. There gonna be announcements all day.
They're just one of.
All the good spiral cards.
I don't technically. I like Super Agent, but the fact that it's a hard once per turn is kind of like it kind of hinders you. And I'm just trying not to draw bricks, especially going into a YCS 3v3. The one Alistair.
I like it.
Snag that one up.
It's because like there's no room in this deck to play multiple cards. You have to like run flex cards like this, like to out. This like outs the meta right now.
Yeah.
It hurts the mirror match. This one just like stops extravagance. Altergeist is such a hard deck, or just extravagance like Dinos.
Yeah.
Probably like one of the hardest decks to deal with. I've had trouble with Dinos this whole week. I think I played like 4 of them. I played 4 Dinos.
Yeah.
I beat 3, lost 1, and then yeah, that's all the monsters. It's pretty standard. Well, except the Alistair.
Yeah.
But 3 call, 2 Arthau. I had to cut the 3rd one, and I lost a team tournament recently because I kept opening up multiples.
Oh,
so I just
yeah.
didn't want to see it.
So that's why it's at 2.
Yeah, so that's why it's at 2, and also it made because I needed to cut cards for Ash because I felt like if I didn't have Ash's tournament, I wouldn't have done as good as I did.
Yeah.
The field spells is just 1 meltdown, 1 resort. I baited out one of the teams. I forgot what it is. It's like Team Dink Deals or some shit. I don't know. It's a team. Anyways, I baited out with the resort, and then I just meltdown, activated meltdown. Ended up making Purgatrio for a game. It was like 3,500 with this, especially with like Alistair enhanced with like 46 or 45. It was like it's just so easy to play around people. They don't expect they don't expect like Invoke, and like Invoke's such a strong engine. Like there's a combo you can do with this deck where you end with Appaloosa 4 negates, Sleeper with Last Resort. You drew like 2 or 3 cards off the combo, and then Cross Sheep in mid combo brought back Millennium Eyes, and you still have Mechaba. And Mechaba has one of every negate, a spell, a trap, and a monster because of Quick Fix, because he's able to add a spell or trap, and he adds everything you need, so you don't really want to make too strong of a board, just enough board to like prevent them from playing. And then you have the hand traps like DD Crow, Ash, Droll, which are searchable with Warthau, with Lycorisk as well, and the one ulti Invocation.
That's nice.
I have the other ones, but I'm still debating if I want to cut cards to up the invoke count, which I think it will, because it was doing surprisingly well this whole event. I won most of my matches because of like the synergy with it. And the one instant fusion for Millennium is the one foolish. They're hating on me because I'm only playing 1. I like this card, but I only want to play 1 because I just don't want to play a lot of hard 1s per turns, and then 1 Rhoda, just strong 1-ups in this deck.
The best cards.
Like,
you draw that full combo.
yeah, it's like anything's full combo if you draw 1, and then just a 3 rescue.
Mystic Mine now, baby.
I made full board and I still lost to Mystic Mine. It was insane. Yeah, it's like you have to play these in like spirals for quick fix. Frosty is probably like one of the best cards in this format right now because of like you can make you can like Alistair add or Meltdown and Soul can like make Frosty immediately, and then you like Invocation and send Sleeper, and then make Mechaba, and then this will bring back just like quick fix alone. It's like it starts like your spiral combo. It extends it as well if you don't open up an extender.
Yeah.
And you still end with like the four Appaloosa, the 4 negate Appaloosa, the Cerebus, 1 double helix. Luckily I didn't play any dinos that were playing Lithogasm.
Yeah.
Which I mean would have fucking cucked me,
That
but they tend to let you go first, so I wasn't really scared of it. I was usually gonna pump out all my stuff anyways. And then it's just like just all 1-ofs. They're all really strong, the Prismatic Appaloosa.
Yeah, that's nice.
Flex.
Yeah, the extra deck's pretty tight. It just depends on like, I think I would honestly cut because these are the other ones as well, the other targets. Purgatrio OTKs, but you don't really you don't need an OTK because Spiral's
Board
OTK.
is OTK.
Yeah,
after
Spiral's
turn.
OTK in general. So like, I probably would cut this for a Raijin for another Institution target,
Yeah.
and I do want to make room for Kaliga.
Kaliga, the
Yeah,
dark one.
Kaliga's nice. Right. He's probably like one of the stronger cards. So if you end with Kaliga and like Mechaba, it's insane.
Yeah.
And then for the side, it's pretty standard. Lancia against Dinos, because if they don't make a strong enough board, they can't OTK you, and you just do the same thing to them. It stops extravagance plays. That's why it's just good. It's also like, it's probably dumb. It's honestly dumb siding this against Alter guys, but if you don't stop that extravagance play, and they still have like the Mule Seed combo to like go into multi-picker, you're probably gonna lose that game anyways. So having this and Ash, it's like 6 cards out of 40, so you have a pretty good odds of drawing into it as well. 3 Lightning Storm. I did not draw this card at all, and I played. All my games went into round game 3, so I didn't draw this card at all, and I sided it like a handful of times, so it was kind of like annoying. Dark Ruler probably saves my ass like most of the time, and then Evenly is probably just another strong card in Red Reboot.
The Weeboo button.
Weeboo button. I would bump up the Invoke because of how impactful it was in this tournament. But I just need testing, honestly. There's certain cards I would cut that are like, probably just side more, honestly.
A grind game.
The grind game, like with Invoke, Spirals deal with the board. They had to deal with that board, wasting 4 to 5 cards. They make a subpar board and then like just meltdowning Alistair, and then you have fuel to like make anything you want. So theoretically, like you just make Mechaba and still like banish and like just win in like a simplified game state where they can't really do anything. That's why I played it. It's really good.
Alright, man. Let's go to player. See what's your name? What you play, brother?
My name is Alexander Munguia, and I played Dinos, True King Dinos. But I didn't play like a generic go second Dinos. I just played like going first or going second.
Yeah.
So I played to run the die roll. So I didn't care if I won or I lost the die roll. I just wanted to play. So I didn't want to main going second cards and just get blown out because of that and make me go first.
Yeah.
So it's a typical list. 3 Overraptor,
That's the best card today.
3 miscellaneous, 2 conductors, the typical babies. I did 3-1. I used to do 3-2, but I had to make room, so I cut the 1. But I still play the 1. It'll still get you to your level 4 in case you need it for the True Kings.
Yeah.
And then 2 kaijus. A lot of people are cutting the kaijus. Some of them are just doing 1. I chose 2. 2 because I can give him 1 and then I can take 1. And then the conductor's just gonna run over everything, and then Dogoran will just finish it up. And then the 1 Pakertops, the boy.
Cards insane.
He's at 1 now.
He's so good. There's a reason he's at 1.
Be nice.
I summon him so many times, especially when they make me go first, and it just helps so much. And then obviously the other one-ofs. And then yes, I'm playing Quatless. I am playing Quatless. I love this card. I don't think it should be cut. It is a brick. I see that, but I love this card. It's a 1 card into Conductor. And that's it for my Dinos. And then I do obviously the True Kings, 3 Fires, 1 Earth.
The God cards are.
Yes. They're also your combo starters too, because you pop the babies. And then Litho's at 1, he's too good.
I don't know why they brought it back.
Yeah, right? Okay, now my hand traps. I do 3 Ash and 3 Droll. Going first, going second, it doesn't matter if you see these in your hand. If you go first, they're not gonna go further, and then you're gonna stop them here. So then you have a really disruption board, and this is gonna completely stop. It'll end the turn, and it'll be your turn.
Yeah.
And then you just OTK. So I chose to main these. And these could have been my go second cards.
Yeah.
Easy side out. And then for spells,
God card.
3 Pot of Greeds. Pot of Greeds. This is $100 for a reason.
It's nice.
It's too good. 3 Fossil Digs. Obviously playing Dinos. And then my field spells.
Broken Lost Worlds.
1 Diagram and 3 Lost Worlds. And then my 2 other ways to get to it.
Set rotation.
Set Rotation is so good. It's kind of my main deck out to Mystic Mind, but it's kind of hard to get to. But I have other ways to out Mystic Mind, and I'll show you right now. And then obviously the pill. I'm playing Qualis, I'm playing pill. I love this card.
It's 40 cards in the main.
40 cards in the main.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, and then should I do extra deck or side deck?
Whatever you want,
man.
brother.
Alright, side deck. 3 Dark Blues, no more. This is an OTK deck, but it's a breaking board deck as well. So Conductor's just gonna run over everything. I may not do damage, but I'm gonna break that board. So that was my goal. And then as well as this is to help break the board. I only have one. It's expensive,
bro.
but shout out to my boy Sam Ramos. He helped me out here. When I saw these two, I'm breaking that board. And then this is my Optimistic Mind.
Oh, that card's nice.
That card's annoying for
This,
Mystic Mind.
this card is great for Mystic Mind. Out of back row, I always sided it in, even if I have to pop my own stuff, and then next turn, remove Mystic Mind, I'm ready for it. So I loved it. 3 evenly matched. The reason I didn't main deck this is because I expected a lot of dinos. And they're gonna give you a token. They give you a token, how are you gonna evenly them? You're not. So I chose a generic going first and second. So that's why I didn't main deck this. It's the same thing with Lightning. Because you have a face-up token, you can't activate it. You can't do it. So, and then my Artifact Engine.
Love it.
I chose only one. The reason I only chose one is because they kind of see that I want to go second. So they're going to make me go first. Going first, I'll side into all of this. So whichever copy I need, I'm going to get to it. And it worked out very well. Every time I saw this, I won.
We're always not in extra deck.
Yeah. And then now, extra deck. I still play the Pentastag.
It's a piercing game.
I still play the Pentastag with, obviously,
Oh,
him.
okay.
Yeah.
I see you.
Yeah.
I see you.
So we make this first. You make Conductor right here, and you make Conductor 7,000. Then you link this off with another card, and then you make Pentastag right there. Now you're piercing for 7,000.
They were never winning that game.
No. And then obviously the Nightmare package to help the back row. I actually resolved this once to out Mystic Mind. And so it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. The one BLS. Reason I play this is for Alta guys. So I can link off Conductor, even though that's kind of your control card and your win condition. But you make this, and you punch, and you make it 15, now Alta guys can't out it. So now they're in trouble and they can't out it. Then the one Appaloosa. So I can make Appaloosa in this deck. I'll make an Appaloosa and with a rank 4. And depending on what I'm playing against, once I resolve Lithogasm, I'm gonna see what you're playing and I'm gonna make a rank 4 that's gonna stop you. And I'm gonna show you the rank 4s right now. So obviously I still play the one Calamities. I can still make it, but I choose not to turbo Calamities. I choose the turbo rank 4s. So this is what I'm playing. 3 Dwellers.
So that way extravagance don't hurt you.
That way extravagance don't hurt me. So I can afford to play extravagance and still have my Dwellers.
Have the best rank 4.
And every time I resolve this, I won. So I chose to see this more than to play 3 of this. This is great, but I love this more. You could always make a rank 4. And then 2 Dolka. Dolka's good. It helps me out the Mech Knight Crusavia. What is it? Aviamax?
Yeah.
So I can make Conductor, make this. Conductor runs it over. He tries to gain the attack. Negate it. All right, so it runs over. Spin a card. All right, negate it again.
Yeah, 2 negates.
Yep. So that's why I love it. 1 Lagia. It's really good. But I didn't make this at all today. But you still got to play 1. And then the 1 Exciton Knight. So the reason I play this is because of this right here. That.
Combo.
So they make board, they obviously have way more cards than you do because they made a full board. So you Dark Ruler no more of them, they can't activate anything. So then you just make Exciton and you pull up their whole board.
That's how you do it. Board wipe.
Yep. And then my last card was Tornado Dragon to continue outing back rows. As well as Dweller. Oh, excuse me, Mystic Mind. Mystic Mind.
Yeah. Alright. Any shout outs you guys want to give?
Yes, shout out to my mom for giving us a place to stay.
Hey.
Letting us, is that her? We wouldn't
Yeah,
be in
shout out to
Vegas.
them.
Yeah, she was partying at the Gwen Stefani concert while we were losing the spiral. But
It's okay. What you got, brother?
You should probably sleep before an event.
Yeah.
That's good advice.
Yeah, that's probably like. Oh, shout out to DQ, our locals.
shout out to
Yeah,
my friend
shout out to
Zach.
DQ.
Shout out to DJs, another locals, and then shout out to these guys. Always,
Yeah, shout out to the
always
homies.
coming through. But yeah, if someone plays this deck, please talk with it. Make it better. I think invoke stars are pretty fun, and it's interesting.
Alright.
All right.
All right, you guys.
Everybody,
Congratulations. Thank you for the deck profile.
All right, thank you.